Hello my dears and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are diving into the basics of beginner level makeup, how to apply it in the right way and some common mistakes to avoid. Many years ago I didn't know a lot of things about makeup. For example, I used the wrong eyebrow shade for my contrast level. I did the wide eyebrows. It doesn't flatter my face proportions and my application technique just wasn't there yet. And I also picked colors and textures that didn't suit my skin type. So if you're just starting, this video is for you. I used to always skip primer and skincare, but trust me, that was a mistake. Primer can solve so many issues like oil skin, large pores, fine lines, color correction. Today I'm using a blurring primer. It dries quickly and isn't sticky and doesn't add any glow, nothing extra, just flawless looking skin. You will feel that smooth, velvety finish. It fills in all the little gaps, but not in the heavy silicone way some pores filling primers do. I use it all summer during bridal season and let me tell you, it holds up beautifully. Lightweight, effective, and for all skin types. And don't worry, it matches well with all type of foundation, both water-based and silicone-based formulas. The legend among lip masks. I decided to finish this one put together with you. I really love this moisturizing effect on the lips and it smoothed out all the fine lines on the lips. And no, there are no injections here. Sometimes I wonder how I can keep my lips even more hydrated, but after applying this mask, I forget all about it. Just look how full and glowing they look now. Honestly, for some photo shoots, clients ask me to apply only this mask and that's it, no lipsticks at all. Foundation time. I've already used more than half the jar and I only noticed it today. Can you see that glow? Look at those teeny golden particles. That's the magic of true match. It really works. Shake it before applying only. Here's my tip. Go for one shade lighter, then your natural tone. Pump the foundation onto the back of your hand, warm it up by swiping around a bit, and then apply it to your face in short, soft strokes or dots, doesn't matter. This helps you avoid applying too much and spread the product more evenly. One pump is more than enough for whole face. And with a good primer underneath, blending becomes so much faster and smoother. I like to blend from top to bottom. It helps slide down all those little baby hairs. Yes, we all have them. It's completely normal. Look at the difference. Such an even skin tone with a gentle glowing. After applying, the foundation may oxidize slightly and appear a bit darker, but not in a way that's super noticeable. And don't apply it like that. Seriously, it's not okay. The only exception might be a sponge, but even then, it tends to absorb a lot of product, which is just wasteful. Personally, I prefer using synthetic brushes for blending creamy products. They are more hygienic and give better control. I apply foundation to the areas of my face that still need coverage, but the key is how you blend. Avoid blending in circle motions. That just moves excess product around and can make it stick unevenly. So from a distance, it might look nice, but close up, it's a mess. Remember, this is your face, it's not a mask. Watch this. I will try to fix the down side of my face. I'm dabbing the product like I would with a sponge, then finishing with the gentle swipes from top to bottom. And that smooths down any texture and blends around the eyes nicely. I actually use foundation as a concealer too. It's lighter, looks more natural, and saves time digging around in all my makeup bag. And now look up closer. See that cakey texture? That's not skin. That's foundation layer too heavy. One pump is enough for your whole face, not just one cheek. Let's move on to the powder. Choose a powder that floats up a bit when you apply it or just when you open the packaging. That's a good sign. It means the formula is lightweight with the superfine particles. These powders won't enhance pores or texture. Be careful, don't apply too much. Too much powder can make your makeup look cakey and bring out fine lines. No circle motions here either. Stick to dabbing motions, and you can also swipe or tap the excess off onto the back of your hand before applying. Then lightly swipe it on like a cat's paw, gently and soft. And now let's do a close-up check. See that? It's a natural, velvety finish, not dry, not heavy. When I bought this product for the first time, I didn't fully understand it. I only started to get it when it was almost gone. But now it's one of my all-time favorite product and has been for years. Here's how to apply it correctly. Don't swirl your brush and don't do one harsh line to your hairline. Instead, swipe once or twice, then dab the brush onto the back of your hand to remove the excess product. And now find the bone, the highest point of your cheek. Gently swipe side to side. You will see the soft glow starting to appear. Move toward the brow bone. It's all part of your facial structure, and that area catches the light naturally, so we want to enhance it. Turn your face slightly to find those light catching angles and polish it gently. Then pick up a sculpturing shade to define the cheekbones. Again, watch how softly I move the brush side to side. The baked texture begins to melt into the skin and the teeny reflective particles settle in perfectly. This isn't a shiny, glittery highlighter glow, a whole different type of light reflection. Now let's move on to the eyes. Start by applying a light shade to the eyelids, but don't take it all the way up to the brow bone. Applying too high, especially on hooded eyes, can make the brow bone look heavier and drag the eye down. Next, grab a blending brush and a soft bronze shade. Here's the trick. Hold the brush perpendicular to the lids, not flat. This helps you get a soft, diffusing blend. Swipe it through the crease, side to side. Don't press the brush flat onto the lid. Push the shadow around and can grab any shimmer or uneven texture underneath. The nose naturally has its own shadows and highlights, but foundation can flatter everything out. We need to bring those natural dimensions back. Gorgeous shade. It's a coral with more red than peach, and it has teeny golden particles. So beautiful. And the packaging, it looks like a piece of candy. Choose the right size of brushes. The large one needs to be angled or turned for better control. The smaller one lets me blend more precisely and use lighter, quick motions. Don't swirl your brush aggressively. The texture of this blush is silky and soft, almost loosely packed. Swirling will pick up way too much product. Don't tap the brush against the packaging. It doesn't do much. Instead, swipe gently, dab off the excess on the back of your hand. Don't smile while applying it to the apples of the cheeks. When you smile, your cheeks lift, but as soon as your face relaxed, the blush drops below when you actually want it. Find the apples of your cheeks without smiling. That way, you will place the blush exactly where it needs to be. Maybe it's not super visible on camera right now, so I'm going to add a little extra blush. This is not blush blindness, okay? I'll tone it down a bit at the end of the video, don't worry. Blend your blush right between the highlighter and the sculpturing shade. It sounds a bit harsh to explain in this way, but think of a blush as a bridge that connects the glow and the shadow. Keep your face relaxed, no smiling while applying. Add a touch of blush to the outer corners of the eyes to tie the whole makeup together, and just a hint across the bridge of the nose. Now I'm going to use a brown eye pencil, a dark bronze shade that works beautifully for all eye colors and contrast levels. If you press lightly, you get a soft bronze. Press harder and you get a deep, rich chocolate tones. And today we are reshaping the eye using eyeliner technique for beginners. Don't stretch the skin. When you pull the lid and then let go, your line can end up crooked, hidden, or uneven. Instead, work with your natural eye shape. Swiping gently, then smudge the edges with a brush or your fingertip. Start by drawing a line that continues the direction of your upper lash line. Then, following the low lash line, smudge the tip of the line. That's your baby wing. You can apply it thin or thick, depending on the space you have on your lids. I have very little visible lid space, so I usually don't go darker that create depth. I prefer a light golden brown because it could help open the eyes more. Today I want to show you just just to show you that beautiful shade and its sophisticated subtle shine. Now let's clean up the line under the eyeliner. You can use a concealer, but I'm just going to use the same foundation as I applied earlier. And gently hold the skin, don't stretch it, especially if you have a similar eye shape to mine. Hood it, or maybe, I don't know, you have a dip set. The goal is to cover any redness, clean up mistakes, and sharpen the edges without distributing the eyeliner. Common mistakes. Don't press too hard or swipe it on one harsh motion. That can drag foundation over the eyeliner and just remove the color and blurs your work. And don't blend it out unless you're doing a smoky line look. Instead, just follow your low lash line, keeping the edges clean and soft. Use small motions and a flat or angled brush if needed. We all have asymmetrical faces. One eye might be more closed, smaller, shaped differently than the other. Just look at my jawline. It happens because of bone structure, posture, muscle traits, so many things, maybe teeth, I don't know. Don't stress about making the eyeliners identical. You'll just exaggerate the differences. Instead, focus on making the wings symmetrical. That's what people see first. And if you can't smudge thin wings properly, grab a sharp brush. It gives you more control and precision, especially if you are still getting used to the pencil textures. It wouldn't be fair to show you that mascara on top of fake lashes, I know, but let's talk about the technique. First, look down into the mirror, keep your eyebrows relaxed, don't raise your brow or tense your face. Then place the wand at the roots of your lashes and give it a little wiggle. That helps build volume right at the base without clumping the ends. And now look at my lower lashes. I barely have any. Like, there is nothing there to work with, but somehow this mascara works magic. It finds every tiny hairs and lift it. I only have a few mascaras that can actually do that. Eyebrows. Start with the small light strokes, not to draw perfect hairs, but to evenly distribute the product and create a natural full look. It's less about faking brow hairs and more about getting a balanced soft feel. Just fill in the gaps and sharpen the tail. And once you're done applying, always brush through the eyebrows. This spreads the product evenly and softens any harsh lines. Don't draw too hard parallel line across your forehead, especially with a heavy pressure. It might look sharp at first, but you are locking in a shape that's hard to blend and often too bold for your features. And let me be honest with you, I used to do exactly that back in the high school with the same brand of pencil, just the older version. So I thought it looked amazing. And guess what? No one told me otherwise. It was a trend back then, just like blush blindness is now. So if your brow feel way too different from your normal color, shape, or width, it might be time to rethink your brow routine. That's one small change can totally lift your look and your whole face. What do you know about loyalty? Just kidding. But serious, I'm still using the same lip liner. I mean, not the same. It's just the new one, but the same shade I had back in the university, What a full circle moment, right? I used to overdo it, drawing way past my normal natural lip pigment and even beyond that thin white outline around the lips. Now, if that look suits your features and you love it, go for it. Forget about me. But here's a quick tip. Check your lip corners. Your lip liner should connect inside the corners of your lips, not outside. That's what keeps the shape clean and lifted. When applying, press the pencil slightly harder and glide it along the edges. Remember that lip mask we used earlier? Now it's working, it's magic, giving us that smooth glide-on effect without dragging or catching in fine lines. So this is how I do it now. Trace your anatomy line, the natural contour right around your lip pigment. That soft white line around your lips, that's your guide. And if your lips are a little textured, smile softly to smooth the surface as you go. Time to take off the pins, and that's it. Now tell me, which side of the face do you prefer? Honestly, only you know which side is the wrong one because I pointed it out. And if you passed me on the street, you probably wouldn't even notice. And now, our favorite part, those close up short of the eyes. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Be confident. Ciao.